Hello everyone, this is MSP Knowledge Encyclopedia and this is the second part of our chapter When People Rebel 1857 and After. So you will get the link of first part in the description box and its Hindi version is also available. So you can get it from the description box and its animated video is also available in which I have explained the causes of the revolt of 1857 in brief. You will get it in the description box. So now let's start. So here is the responses to reform. The British believed that Indian society had to be reformed. Laws were passed to stop the practice of sati and to encourage the remarriage of widows. English language education was actively promoted. So when British, as we know that till 1830 the Britishers came in power and they gained a huge and a lot of authority with them, and now they wants to separate them their English language to all the people. So simply they want to civilize our people of India, so that our India help our the British at that time. So the Britishers want to educate Indians, some types of Indian who were in the favor of the Britishers, and after that they will help the Britishers in lot of ways like working as sepoys, etc. So responses to reforms, and then in 1850 a new law was passed to make conversion to Christianity easier. This law allowed an Indian who had converted to Christianity to inherit the property of his ancestors. Many Indians began to feel that the Britishers were destroying their religion, their social custom, and their traditional way of life. So they banned Sati Pratha, they encouraged the remarriage of widows, and now they were getting and passing a new law which was passed from in 1850, that any people who convert into Christianity will get his property of his ancestor. That means if you are a child of any caste or religion at that time, if you are living in a colonial region and if you changed your religion from any other religion to Christian, you you became a Christian. If you want to become a Christian, you converted your religion to Christianity, and then your fathers and grandfathers property will be named to you. Means it doesn't matter that you have changed your religion, or your property will be given to you only, not others. So that is the meaning of this law. Now it makes Indian people to feel that they was misguiding them, and they were doing discrimination between Hindus, Muslim and Christianity. Now though through the eyes of the people. Now we have to study about the what the Indian people was thinking at that time. So here you can see the Britishers were attacking on the the rebel sepoys of Meerut attacking on the head office of building where most Britishers live. Now immunity became a popular rebellion. Now a very large number of people begin to believe that they have a common enemy and rise up against the enemy at the same time. So before 1857 many people was thinking that they have to fight with each other, kingdoms for kingdoms and kings for kings. So now all the people were came to know that our enemy is only the Britishers. our enemy is only on the Britishers, not ourselves. We are the brother. We have to believe on brotherhood system. Now mutiny simply means when soldiers rebels. Now such a situation developed in the northern parts of India in 1857. So Meerut comes in northern part, it's just near Delhi. Now here was a map, it is not here. Previous in further pages we will see. Now sepoys mutinied in several places. It's mutinied. Sepoys mutinied in several places beginning from Meerut, and a large number of people from different sections of society rose up in rebellion. So many of the people who want to support this rebel, they came up and just pop up and kill the British. So they want to kill the Britishers. Now from Meerut to Delhi. 29 March 1857, a young soldier Mangal Pandey was hanged to death for attacking his officer in Barrackpore. So in 29 March 1857, the officer of Mangal Pandey, a head officer of that regiment, told him to fill the cartridge with the gun in the gun. So it was said that a cartridge is made up of the pigs and cows meat for waterproofing. So they have to cut with their teeth. So in that time, Indians, the Hindus and the Muslim was believed that if they cut their, if they touch the meat of cows and pigs, they will destroy their whole religious power. So that's why he disobeyed, and that's why he got he hanged till death in 29 March 1857. Now all the people at the 9th May of night, the 9th May night of 1857 was a very popular night because 85 sepoys were get released because they were sentenced to 10-year jail and they disobeyed, and then they get released from the jail. Now after a long journey, they went to Delhi on 10th March, 10th May, and then they killed whole Britishers, and after that the sound of freedom came from every part of our country. So you can see that every part of our country was as like you can say slave of Britishers. So everyone wants to fight with the Britishers, and that was the golden chance, the revolt of 1857. So after that many Britishers were killed because of their crude rule. Now the rebellion spread. So after that, when everyone hears the sound of the rebellions, so they get into it. So every Indian wants to take part in this rebellion. So everyone joined it, like the old Zamindar Kuwar Singh, who was a great fighter, Rani Lakshmi Bai, everybody, Nana Sahib, Shivaji Rao, everybody take parts in the rebellion. Now the company fight back. Zeenat Mahal was sent to prison in Rangoon in October 1858. He and his wife, Begum Zeenat Mahal. Bahadur Shah Zafar died in the Rangoon jail in November 1862. So as you can see here, on 3 September 1857, the company fight back with a 7-mile long train of cart loads and army. So you can imagine that 7 miles is very long way. So they came with a 7-mile long army, as you can see in the photo. And after that, Lucknow was taken in March 1858. Rani Lakshmi Bai was defeated and killed in June 1858. Tatya Tope escaped to the jungles of central India and continued to fight a guerrilla war with the support of many tribal and peasant leaders. He was captured, tried and killed in April 1859. So the Tatya Tope was killed in April 1859. Rani Lakshmi Bai was killed on June 1858. Now, as you can see, the rebellions were getting killed. So the rebellions was not more enough. So that's why they get defeated. Aftermath. So when the Britishers came to think about why the revolt held, they noticed some bad things in their territories. So after that, they want to improve it. So aftermath is a process of thinking about the mistakes from the Britishers by the Britishers. I am saying that the Britishers was thinking about their mistakes. So more thing was doesn't change, but the British Parliament passed a new act in 1858 and transferred the power of East India Company to the British Crown. So now East India Company was no more and the British Crown was launched. Now in East India Company, the Governor Generals are known as the Governor Generals, but now they were known as Viceroy. Now let's see our Bihar, Central India and South India. So these are the place where they didn't want to recruit Indian soldiers. So from these areas the rebellions came more. That's why they want to recruited Gurkhas, Sikhs and Pathan. At that time they didn't take part in rebel or revolt. Now, as you can see, here's Meerut, Delhi, Bareilly, Lucknow, Kanpur, Jhansi, Faizabad. Main centers of the revolt. These are the main centers. Now, here we came in the end of this chapter.